Hello all, Shadwell here, ready to talk about the next film in my collection, American Pie 2 from 2001. It's directed by J.B. Rogers and stars Jason Biggs and Thomas Ian Nicholas. For me, the soundtrack to the first American Pie film just slaps. It is such a perfect bounty of late 90s music like Barenaked Ladies, Everclear, Blink-182, and Harvey Danger. It just screams high school for me. The downside, of course, is it certainly dated itself by going with hot, fresh music at the time. The same cannot be said for American Pie 2, but that's only because it's a product of the less interesting early 2000s. With only one song on it that makes me want to shake my groove thing, Alien Ant Farm's cover of Smooth Criminal. Overall, American Pie 2 is more problematic than the first film, with a whole scene dedicated to homophobia, and a little bit of ableism thrown in there for kicks, but there is some good in American Pie 2. Screenwriter Adam Hertz, who also wrote the first film, must have listened to the audience because there is some more screen time for Eugene Levy, which is very much appreciated. Eugene Levy was the best thing about the first film, and he does not disappoint with his screen time in this sequel. Jason Biggs also found a way to impress me with his physical comedy chops during the scene where he superglues himself to himself, which is not easy for him to do, as normally I find him to be fairly lame. The character of Stifler is still a walking lawsuit, an attractive walking lawsuit, but still a walking lawsuit, and I still want Chris Klein to take a long walk off a short pier, so I guess some things don't change. This is kind of the opposite message of the movie, that things change, that that's a natural thing, and moreover, that that's okay. This film spoke to me with that message more than the first did, and I think that's because I've, in the past, been pretty resistant to change myself. But regardless of whether I was ready for change or not, it came, it happened, and then a little further down the road it returned to switch it all up again. That's life, I guess. But the problematic parts of this film are going to keep me from grading it any higher than the original, so B- it is. There are 2 more films in the American Pie franchise, along with a bunch of spin-off films, but I don't own any of them because they pretty much suck. Well, join me tomorrow when I get to review American Psycho. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go return some videotapes. Not really, it's just my favorite quote from tomorrow's film, which, as you could probably tell, I'm looking forward to. See y'all then.